Thorson back to the inside of Pierce. Pierce will cross him over. What a race!
Oh. Hey race fans, this is Chet Christner with your CompCam's top 5 moments on FloRacing from this past week. For our number 5, we head to the Northwoods in the Vintage World Championship Snowmobile races in Eagle River, Wisconsin. Green flag drops and chaos ensues, ultimately taking out 2 of the initial 12 starters. Later, a second running Jay Middlestead snaps a spindle getting into turn number 1 and collects a challenging Matt Gady, taking them both out of contention. Curtis Peterson would inherit the second spot and challenge briefly for the race lead, but frontrunner Sabrina Blanchette was not to be denied, leading the remainder of the race and picking up the Vintage World Championship. That etched her name into the books as the first female winner of the WC at the World Championship Derby Complex. Felicitations, Sabrina.
Battle for the lead. Hank Davis, slide job. Spencer Mason crosses underneath. We've got a battle for the front here on Tuesday night.
Tuesday's prelim at the Chili Bowls are number 4, where a relatively unheralded 19-year-old local racer named Hank Davis was able to fend off 9-time New Zealand National Midget Champ Michael Pickens and last year's World of Outlaw Rookie of the Year Spencer Basin to score one of the biggest upsets in Chili Bowl history and one of the biggest wins of his career.
White flag is out, 1 more to go.
Moles is going to stick to the bottom of 1 and 2. Can Abreu circle him coming out of the second corner? Almost even Steven on the back straightaway. Down he goes. Across racetrack he goes. Moles is digging to the line. Rico Abreu.
Speaking of Chili Bowl prelim nights, our number 3 happens on Wednesday, where Rico Abreu is running third to Mitchell Moles and Brent Cruz with just 3 laps to go. With that, Rico does what Rico do, and that's rip around the rim with his foot to the 10, blasting past Cruz and Moles to pick up the checkered flag and his 6th consecutive prelim night win. That gives him 8 overall, which is unfreaking real, and I'm here to tell you, I don't care what he was giving away on social media, he is race-ready Rico.
It's going to be Larson with a slider down in 1 and 2. He parks it in front of him. Off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Pierce drives back around him. We come back to 4 to go. And it's going to be another slider from Larson as he goes up in front of Pierce. It's Slide Job City at FK Ride-In's Vado Speedway Park, and we got 3 to go.
Our number 2 is an early Race of the Year candidate and our Sweet Manufacturing Race of the Week. It's the Wild West Shootout finale at Vado Speedway Park, featuring slide jobs and drive jobs galore. Jonathan Davenport, Bobby Pierce, Mike Marlar, and Kyle Larson swapped the lead like crazy with multiple lead changes per lap for multiple laps before the smooth operator, Bobby Pierce, finally came out on top over a slicing and dicing Kyle Larson. Jonathan Davenport's 3 straight wins to start the series were enough to earn him the overall championship. What a stellar 6 nights in the land of enchantment.
Down the back straightaway and out of the final turn, Chili Bowl champion Logan Seavey.
And our number 1's the big dance at the Lucas Oil Chili Bowl Nationals. Southern California hot shoe Logan Seavey led the first 20 laps before Kenna McIntosh slipped to the inside and took command on lap 21. Pressure from defending Chili Bowl champ Tanner Thorson prompted Seavey to make a bold move, swinging to the outside and then threading the eye of the needle to snag the top spot back from McIntosh on lap 30. Thorson would continue to pester Seavey, but Logan would hang on to win the Lucas Oil Chili Bowl Nationals and finish out a perfect week in Tulsa for the Swindell Speed Lab team.
Life-changing, man. It really is, right? Like I said, you never know, for one, if I shouldn't even be at this race, let alone racing it, let alone in the best car in the building. And then just to put the whole week together, right? You can bring the best car here every year and not win this race. It just takes so much from everybody, from every time you hit the racetrack. It takes a perfect week, and man, to say we did that is unbelievable.